Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Gabbing with Gabby. And today I have my good friend, Lisa Lorraine Taylor. She's the owner and creator of Taylor Made Fitness. I've known Lisa for many years. I don't even remember how many years it's been, but we met at a gym, like most of my gym fitness friends. And it was a for women only here in San Diego. And we have always been crossing paths for many, many years in the fitness world. And she's led me to a lot of fitness trainings. And we've trained in the same place together and have lots and lots of fun. But she has a long list of titles and things that she does. Certified personal trainer. She's a Group X instructor. She's a holistic nutritionist and a health coach. She's also a diabetes prevention coach. So she's got a lot of bags in her or a lot of tricks in her bag, not to mention the long list of certifications she has. She can teach Tabata boot camp, like you can see on her shirt right there, RIP certified. I mean, everything except for maybe Zumba. You're not Zumba certified, are you?
I did.
Oh, you did do it. Okay.
Yoga is the only one I don't have. Yoga,
Yoga.
TRX, and kettlebell.
Oh, TRX is the one I want. That's been on my list for a long time. I want to do the TRX training. So welcome, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. She's my chicky. Chicky. So Lisa has a lot of things going on, and we're going to share them all. But first, can you just give a little short story about how you got into fitness and how you were attracted to fitness, and then we'll take it from there. So you're on.
Okay, how I got started last century, since it was in the 90s, I was working out at Gold's Gym at that time in Pacific Beach,
Oh,
Francisco.
yeah.
And there was a woman there that was a little older than I was. And I seen her working out with this trainer, which I didn't know was a trainer. And he would just stand there and point and grunt. And we were in the locker room one day and morning, and I said, "Is that your husband, boyfriend, son?" And she said, "It's my trainer, my personal trainer." And I said, "Well, what's a personal trainer?" And she said, "Oh, he's helping me get in shape." Oh,
Huh.
I don't get it, but okay. And I said,
Yeah.
"Well, how much we?" When she told me I won't say it now, but
Yeah.
when she said, "Well, how much does a personal trainer cost? Maybe I could get one." And she told me per hour, and I'm like, "Per hour? What do you?" And I decided at that point, I was so mad that she was paying that much money, and that I decided I was going to become a trainer. So I went to school. So I was one of the rare ones. I went to school first and then became certified, and then added to that, added to it, added to it. And 26 years in next month, I'm still doing
Wow. You know what? I don't think I knew that story.
it.
I didn't know that you saw someone, and yeah, there's been plenty of people that I've seen training where they're like, just go over there and they're just standing there as
Yeah.
a trainer. And
Or
you're like,
eat while you're
or
working out.
eating. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Listen, all
Oh,
you trainers out there, I am doing a PSA right now, and I don't care if you're upset about it. Listen to me. Do not eat while you're training your clients. It is so rude. It is so rude and unprofessional. Don't do it. Okay, back to Lisa.
oh,
So,
I second that.
so now we're, we've had to change our lives and adapt, right? How have you adapted to this new normal and training your clients? And because you also taught at the adult center, right, in Poway?
We
And I don't know
don't-
what they're doing now, but
Yeah,
how is that working for you?
I was at Poway Adult School teaching classes. I was at the elementary school. We won't say the name. I
You can
miss
say
my
it. She was at Sandberg. She was the after school coach at Sandberg for years. You've been doing it now. Those kids love you.
love. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just love it, especially but it hurts when they graduate to sixth grade. I'm like my babies.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing
I'm
about
glad
being a
that brought you a
non-parent.
lot of joy. I'm really glad
Thank
that brought
you.
you a lot of joy.
You were the one that told me about, gave me the intro, so thank you.
Something
And
told me in my heart. I was like, I need to, because they asked me. I was like, no, I don't, I don't train children.
I don't.
I don't do that. But I was like, well, maybe Lisa might. Yeah, I just had this
Yeah,
little nudge.
yeah, it was a blast. And I teach at University of San Diego.
Yes. Yeah.
So those USD, we're hopefully getting back in next month for
Hmm.
the spring semester in person and online, which would be great. So we're
Oh,
only
yay.
up to nine participants will be outside working out, but then the rest will be via Zoom so that other students can still participate because my classes are credit non-credit. So a lot of them take it because they need a PE or phys ed, but they also take it because they like how I teach.
Yeah.
And so hopefully that'll be, since I haven't taught since March, and I teach the nutrition and personal wellness. And I've been teaching that class since 2000, I think 2015. They asked
Hmm.
me to do nutrition. So I teach that. That was online this semester. So it's the first time Zooming with my college students, which is always funny because it's not like exercise and they're just sitting there doing this are there, they're eating, and I'm talking, and it's like, focus, focus
Yes,
on what
right.
I'm saying.
A whole
And
different
but
world.
it is, and it on the Zoom I did do Poway Adult School on Zoom this semester, the fall semester. We tried it, and we had some, but it's hard because people are so used to interacting with
Hmm.
you.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, they don't get that you're still there. The only difference is I can see you now. I can
Yeah.
watch what you do in the back of the room. Those
Yeah.
push ups.
Yeah.
You were, especially when they say, oh, that's how you do it. Wait. You take that class for 3 years. What do you mean that's how you do it?
Yeah, right.
So, and it's different from taking an online class with some of the other great classes online. There's lots of them. The difference is those people don't know you.
Hmm.
We cannot correct you. They're saying do this exercise, whether you do it right or wrong, they don't know.
Yeah.
But when you take it with your former trainer, our Group X instructor, we know you. So we can
Hmm.
stop the class because it's our Zoom and say, now remember, when you squat, do it this way. When you do this, do it
Yes.
this way. And it's actually more personal than it is in a room because in a room you can't always get to, every person you want to kind of tweak their
Hmm.
workout. So
Hmm.
I think that's the hardest thing is getting people to trust that you're going to give them that same experience. It's just
Hmm.
you don't have 24 people in one room. You have
Right.
24 pictures and they can see each other too. So,
Yeah.
know each other. So
They're in what I call their own Hollywood square.
it, I love that. I love that. Brady Bunch, but I'm dating
Yeah.
myself saying Brady.
We tried to do a Brady Bunch picture actually in one of my classes. I was like, okay, now you look it down and you look up and you look, okay, ready, hold it. And I took a picture.
Yes,
It
yes.
was fun. Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that today about, stopping the class and giving instruction. I did that today. I was being very specific. We were actually doing a side lunge with a row. And I'm like, listen, you got to bend your knee. Don't do like this. And I talk a lot. I do talk a lot. I mean, it just is in my nature. And for whatever reason, in that moment, I thought, I wonder if people get annoyed at how much I was talking. And I just made a blanket announcement. Sorry if you get annoyed, but we're virtual here. And I have to use as many words and in as many different ways as I possibly can to make you understand how to do it correctly. And if you don't like it, too bad. I'm not going to apologize. Actually, I didn't say sorry. I told them I wasn't going to apologize as I'm doing my row. Like, I won't apologize. You don't like it?
I want to.
Bye.
And you know what the thing is? You got because when you do that, one of two things happen. One, they start really focusing on it because sometimes they do it while you're explaining, and it's like, no, watch me first. Okay,
Yes.
now try it. Or two, they tune you out.
Yes.
And it's like, well, fine, you tuned me out. You were listening, but that's our nature.
Yep.
The nature is we as trainers, it's not about us getting in the best workout of our life. It's giving our students and our clients the
Yes.
best workout. And if we're not going to correct and show form and safety, you know me, remember, form and safety, form and safety, form and safety,
Hmm.
then I'm not doing my job as a trainer. I'm in
Right.
it for me. And today we're going to do legs. We did leg, yeah, but I haven't. So I got to
Right.
roll. And so it's like, no, I'm trying to give you the best that I can give you. And you're all
Hmm.
different. You're all in different places. Some of you like to do, and we do side lunges, side lunges with rows too, and rows, shoulder press, lunge,
Yeah.
everything.
Ooh, I like that. I might try that one.
Shoulders in. I try to do as many compound movements as I can
Yes,
in
of
30 minutes.
course.
I got 30 minutes to hit your whole body. So trust me, I got
Yes.
this.
I call them
But
super
it
combos.
exactly, I love it. And just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Would you prefer I didn't say anything? And they've all said, no, I prefer for you to say it. That way I know. And I
Yep.
rarely ever call out names. I just say, okay, let me just go over this one more time. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
one, and then like this, and then drive it down, pull it up, press it. Okay, and then
Mm-hmm.
drop that down, and then drive it for your lunge. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like,
Right.
what? I said, I'm your hype woman. I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'm your biggest fan. Go, go, I get it. Yes.
Yeah.
And they're like, wow, you're excited. I'm excited for you because I can see what you're doing. And I'm so excited that how I explained it made sense.
Yes.
Instead of like,
And you get it. Yeah. When
talking.
you see that you get it, you're like, yes,
Yes.
exactly. Perfect. Keep going. Do more like that one.
Yes, when a trainer is excited about stuff, I said, trust me, we are just like, okay, here's something else. Okay, I know we went over 30 minutes, but that's okay. We're gonna do one more thing.
Yes.
And they're like, no, I want to go. No, 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 you don't. You don't. This is fun.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
and
I
you can
like that you say as a hype woman, the hype woman. I
yeah,
like it.
I'm in the back, go, go, go.
Brr, 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 brr.
Exactly. Oh, I need one of those things.
You do.
Why are you doing that? I'm just squatting. I know,
At
but
the park.
exactly your form is straight on, and so I'm just, or else I'll just do this. You make me so happy. Trainer gets their wings.
Every time someone does a squat right,
Yes, trainer gets their
it's
wings.
their wings. That's awesome. I love it.
Like I gotta hype myself up too.
Yeah, right. So are you training clients outside now?
No, none
No.
outside since March.
Wow.
March. I got my three notices from the schools on the 13th of March. And
Yeah.
I'll never forget with my kids, I was walking on because I was teaching a Friday class. Normally I'm Wednesday,
Mhm.
and they asked me to cover. And they're like, bye, coach. I was like, where are you guys going? Oh, we don't have
Mhm.
school. I said, yeah, we do. I'm here. I drove here. I know. They're like, no, they're sending us all home. It's like, no, they're not.
Mhm.
You get back over here. We're about to go play, tag ball. We can't call it dodgeball. Tag
Yeah.
ball. Like, no, we're going home. This is all our stuff. And that was the last time I'd seen them. And I was like,
Yeah.
that was really the last time. I won't see them again unless they come by the school when it's back open, just say hi. And they,
Yeah.
we'll come on Wednesday to say hi. And a coach
Oh.
gets their wings too. A trainer coach gets their wings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's crazy, right? To think that, well, you know what? Kaya wasn't even in school the last day of school. We were in Disneyland, and I just remember sitting there in line for whatever the rides and just email after email. This is closing. This is closing. This is closing. This is closing. I was like, well, you're not going back to school. It was so crazy.
and it's just like, wait, nobody's got a chance to say goodbye or no,
Yeah.
this is in some instances, if they go to the same school in, middle school, junior high school, but beyond that, they didn't get to say bye to their teachers because,
Right.
we look for, a little bit of time. And and the teachers didn't get to say goodbye to their students and to the parents, and it just stopped right then and
Mhm.
there.
Mhm.
So it's just been so crazy, but I think if nothing else, this is the non-parent in me. Wow, parents are really understanding what the teachers go through.
We sure, yeah, we sure are.
Now add 23 more in with your kid, and you'll see how hard it is.
23. It's more like in the 30s.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Mm. I
yeah,
think Kaya's fourth grade class, it was almost 40 kids. There was a lot of kids
and one teacher, and it's like,
and one teacher. A lot of parent volunteers, if you're lucky as a teacher to have parent volunteers.
yeah. And then you'll
Hmm.
see if you can't control your one, how is she supposed to control 35 and one of
Yeah.
them is yours?
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing else, next year's teacher appreciation week,
Yeah.
be hooking up some
It's gonna
teachers.
be amped up.
Exactly.
I'll
They
buy you
want
anything you want. You want a car? I'll give you a car.
exactly. Forget that gift card. I'm giving you straight
Yeah,
cash.
right.
Don't ever
Make
leave.
it rain.
Exactly.
Lisa, this is totally unrelated, but every time I hear that song, what is it? Um, your pole dancing song. Yes. Which song is it? Oh
Um,
my gosh, I hear it in my head.
dun, dun, dun,
It's not
dun.
fly.
Sale.
Sail, that's what it is. Sail. So we all have our in our minds a pole dancing song, and Lisa revealed hers to me. And every time I hear sail, I picture Lisa on a pole.
This is all I can do. I can't even climb up one.
That's
I just mimic and curl one
it.
leg
Just
and
hold it.
flip back.
Kick a leg out. Kick a leg out.
Exactly. Now it's Believers by Imagine Dragons.
Oh,
Believe
okay.
that deep. And I'm like, man, I can just take that stage.
I could kill it on that pole.
She's not on the pole. She's just grabbing on so she won't fall.
Using it for balance.
Yeah. And leg lift.
Oh, so good.
You
Thank you.
know,
Thanks for that little sidetrack.
exactly. And we always, it's like, oh yeah,
Right.
focus.
Yes, focus, right. So, and now you've led me to a lot of trainings. One of them including is included with Playa Yoga, which I'm so thankful for because it was two of my favorite worlds that came together. It was like peanut butter and chocolate came together. I love this Playa Yoga. Right at the beginning of our COVID homestay, you were like, Gabby, try this, and or you posted it somewhere, and I loved it. It was great. And I know that you've been hustling, telling people take all your trainings because they're really so inexpensive. So along with all your tricks in your bag, you have some things coming up that you're working on, and one is a 12-week online course for diabetes prevention. So we'll talk about that one first, and then we'll get into your second one.
Okay, with the diabetes prevention, it was a program through Spark People,
Hmm.
and they came up with actually, it was almost a year-long program for diabetes prevention, and idea is kind of hosting it. And they asked
Hmm.
me as an idea in-house assistant, would I be interested in taking this course and giving it a review, you know,
Hmm.
if I passed. Which
Yes.
luckily I think I was one of maybe two or three people that actually passed the test the first time because it was hard. I think that was the hardest test I
Wow.
took. And but it's because right now, and I'm not going to say because of COVID, but I will say this did not help it or hurt it. That a lot of adults are becoming type 2 or pre-diabetic, and
Hmm.
so the program is designed to go through 12 weeks. Like I said, it was 6 months to a year, but they said if you're doing it for yourself, do it 12 weeks. I said attention span 12 weeks. But it's giving you tips and knowledge, and you write it down so you have all of these tools, whether it's for you, your family member, your spouse, your friends, to be able to help people. And it's not necessarily for people that already have it, or are
Hmm.
type 1, which is juvenile, but for adults, that it's something so simple. And one of the best ways is to move
Hmm.
30 minutes a day. and
Hmm.
and I think sometimes people get intimidated when they're told they have to, exercise 30 minutes a day. But it's like, no, no, no. It's not cumulative. If you don't want it to be, you know what? Even better. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, evening. You don't have to do 30 minutes in the morning and then sit around and do nothing for the rest of the day. I would rather you break it up or do 3 10 or take your dog out. I know everybody who has, dogs are probably the dogs are probably saying, please don't take me out. I don't want to walk. No more walkies. But come on, we're gonna walk. But for us in San Diego, we can go anywhere, anytime. The weather is always good. But it's little things. And then exercising, I would always recommend to people, although workout videos are great, you know, go with the reputable trainer. Find out their background. You shouldn't hire a trainer just because of how they look, because you don't know how they got that look. Was it from exercise? Was it from other things? Was it
Right.
Photoshop? Was it, was it chopped and pasted and, you know, whatever people do to make themselves, were they filtered?
Hmm.
Find out their background, make sure they're certified, and then have your trainer work with you for the program. So that way they'll put you on your exercise program for strength training. They'll add in the cardio. You take the course, but diabetes type 2 is preventable and it can be reversed, but you have to want to do the work. Or do you want to just do insulin? Because that's your
Yeah.
option. So you have to decide, am I willing to do what I have to do to change? Or am I willing to keep doing what I'm doing, have type 2, maybe have glaucoma? I know someone that lost their joints, lost their fingers through diabetes, that
Um,
he was an amputee from the knee down. And it's like,
oof.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just, before I was a trainer, I didn't know all that stuff. But now I know. It's like, it's so important. And even when it comes to eating foods, we're not saying don't eat anything you love, but eat it being mindful and thoughtful of what you're putting in your body and what you're giving your kids, you know, because you don't want your kids to have um, uh, a disease, a problem with their health that in your heart you could have corrected at any point in your life. You can change the direction. You just chose not to. So you can't
Right.
complain about the
Hmm.
outcome because we tried to help you and you said, no, I got this.
Right.
I got it.
Right.
It's like, oh, yeah, you. So,
Right. So that's great. That's something that people can take online with you.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
And
it'll
that's
be
coming.
online in January.
Oh, girl. Nice.
Yeah.
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 But that's not the only thing you have going on. You also have another online program, Walking Beats with a Z, Beats. So tell me about this because this is something, okay, what is it?
All that up there. Um,
Okay.
well, what it is because I realized, like, I have a class called Forever Young Fitness. Don't you people try to take that name? It's mine. Forever Young Fitness from Rod Stewart. Forever Young.
Yes.
I just love that song. And I realized that a lot of people with COVID, especially our MOs, our MAs rather, MOs, MAs, mature adults, because I'm one, you're not yet, I'm one. 57, 57 and a half, so I'm a mature.
Right.
I don't feel mature, but that's a number.
Yeah, right.
But the thing is, a lot of them don't want to go outside, or they're nervous about going outside.
Hmm.
So I want to put together a walking program that they can do inside with me. So I say, okay, put your pedometer on, put your Fitbit, whatever, set it. Okay, let's go. We've got the music. Right there, my notes on a 2 and 3 mile walk. just in the
Oh,
living room.
cool. All
That's
right.
my so that's the music 128 to 135 beats per minute for the warm up. And then it goes
Okay.
up and down, and then we stretch and do a little strength training. And they're still getting in their workouts. It's based on how much they want to do. They can walk fast, they can jog, they can do high knees, they can just march in place. But the key thing is just move. I don't care how you move. I just want you to move. I want you to feel good about yourself, secure in your body, and knowing
Mhm.
that when it's all said and done, your trainer, your group X instructor, your nutritionist, whoever was on your team, we never walked away from you. We just can't physically see you the same way, but we're still here. All you have to do, we can reach out to you, but if you're not going to answer the phone or the text or the email or anything else, our hands are tied until you say, hey, I need you. It's like, oh, that didn't come out right, did it? Okay, that was supposed to be my Supergirl
I
thing.
know what it was. It
I
was your
wasn't trying to do that.
superhero. Yes,
I was
I
trying
got you, girl. I got you.
the Flash the girl. Sorry.
I knew what it was. Maybe you were still stuck on the pole. I don't know.
Actually, hold on with one and strip off with another.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So these are all really good things. They're all coming in January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, January is a big month. And that's a great time to do it because that's when people are looking to do changes. They make New Year's resolutions. Commit, and you gotta kind of get them then and get the habit into them as when they're ready, because like you said, I can't make you do anything. You're gonna have to want to do it.
Right.
And around January, mid-January, I'd say around mid-January, that need is really strong and people really want to do something different. So this is good for people to look into. How can the people find you and find this information?
They can either email me at
Hmm.
trainerlisalt at
Hmm.
gmail.
LT.
Will do. I don't really. You guys say it that way. When I'm telling someone else, trainer Lisa LT, it's like trainer Lisa Lorraine Taylor. And they're like, oh, well,
Right.
you say LT because of my
LT.
initials.
That's right.
Or on my sites, my website at mytaylormadefitness.com or mytaylormadenutrition.com.
Okay,
And
cool.
like I said, it doesn't matter what you do. We uh, to those of you who are watching that aren't in the industry, um, please please know we don't judge anyone. Don't ever
Mm-mm.
think your trainer is looking for a certain thing. If I ask you to do a push up, I want to see you do a push up. I'm not judging you on how good or how bad it is. I'm taking into account how you're doing it so that we can progress from there.
Mhm.
So if you do them on your knees, it's still a push-up. It still works the same muscle group. You're working your chest, your anterior delt, the front of your shoulders, your triceps. Who cares what your lower body is doing? I don't care if you're on your toes, your knees.
Mhm.
If you do explosive where you push up, clap your hands, drop it back down, one arm, push up, still works the same muscle group. So
Yep.
we're asking you to do certain things so we can see where you're at, and we're not going to give you stuff that you can't do because your trainer will never say, okay, your trainer should never try to set you up for failure
That's
just to
right.
make themselves look good. And we don't, because we're just like, oh my gosh, okay, let me have you do it this way instead because I'm watching your knees do this. And
Mhm.
how's that feeling on your back? How's that feeling on your shoulders? Okay, well, let's modify. I'm going to have you do it this way instead. And we're doing
Yes.
it for you. We're not doing it for us because we already know what's going on. We just want to
Mhm.
make sure that you're going to get the best results and stay as healthy, as happy, as amazingly fabulous as you can be. So,
That's right.
trust the process. We're not trying to do nothing sneaky. We're trying to get
That's right. Amen, sister. These are all things that I say in class, and I love it. Thank you for saying that. Thanks
you.
for telling people that because it is true. We're here to make you better. Shanti says in one of his videos, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just trying to make you better. right?
Yeah.
I'm not being mean. I'm just like, I'm here to encourage you. I'm like you said, I'm your hype person. We're here to lift you up. We don't want you to set you up to fail and tell you to do a push up on your toes when you're not ready to do that.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
then,
then you feel like you
yeah,
feel
they
bad
want,
about yourself.
you
Yeah, you
know,
don't want to feel bad. You want to feel like you win, you know?
yeah. It's like, I can't believe I did that. And it's like,
Yeah,
I
right.
believe it. I knew it. I knew you could. And for the most part, your trainer believes in you more than you will ever. We believe in you more than you believe in
Right.
you. We see you as so amazing, and that you came to us for help. And all we want to do is like, yay! Put on my wings. Put on my other wings. Oh yeah, and, my
And you're
superwoman.
you're
Yeah,
superhero.
rip your clothes up like I do.
Yes.
And then we're like, yes, what can we do? How can we help you? What do you need? Let's do this. Yes.
Yeah,
And, okay, wait a minute. I don't know if I really want to train after all. It's like, yes,
right.
we are your like, we are your biggest cheerleader. We're your biggest fans. We want you to succeed. No trainer wants their clients to fail ever, ever.
Yes.
But we all train people differently. So you have to find the trainer that's going to appeal to you and that
Mm-hmm.
you feel that you're going to get great results with, whatever the results are that you want to.
That's right. That's right. Amen. Thank you, Lisa. I could sit here and talk to you for another half hour. And we might have to do a part two with LT. But thank you. We're going to put all of Lisa's contact information in the description below. That way in January you want to take that diabetes prevention course, or if you're interested in walking beats, or if you're just interested in training with Lisa, you can click on those links and get a hold of her, and she'd be happy to answer any of your questions, I'm sure. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad that we got to chit chat and got to catch up.
Good to
Yes, we have to
see
do
you.
this more. Yeah, I get to see you, give you a virtual hug. Yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for watching again. I'll see you next time on Gabbing with Gabby. Bye.
Bye.